Steel Hunters is finally here, ladies and gentlemen. The wait is over. Wargaming's latest Battle Royale Mech Shooter is coming, or basically just arrived right here. So let's go and play it. We already made a video a couple of months back, and I'm really hyped to get back into it, to level all the mechs, and yeah, to get ready for all the action. Now, for those who don't know, it's a free-to-play game, Battle Royale style, a little similar to Apex Legends perhaps, or PUBG, although here we're using mechs as combat machines that are like the size of a building, essentially. Okay? Of course you're gonna be collecting power-ups across the map from opening crates, defeating drones, NPCs, and other players that drop what they had. And you're not necessarily destroyed when you get destroyed. You can still respawn next to your friend as long as he stays alive. But as soon as everyone in your squad is wiped, that's a full squad wipe and the action is over for both of you. Or, as you know, everybody in the squad. Right now it's a 2-1-2, or two squad teams, but I guess there's gonna be game modes later with more players per side or per squad. Those here are the rogue drones, very, damaging drones that can do a lot of damage to you, but they also drop really good stuff when you take them out. So it's always useful to go for these hunting grounds that are being marked on the map for you, so you can stock up on some better gear, because on the bottom left you see like a certain tier upgrade system with white, blue, and purple components that you can fill these triangular, circular, and square slots with, and that makes you more powerful. There's also, of course, repair kits to find and to use, ammo, resupplying your ammo. There's even like a Titan to be found on the map that you can use. And what's that called? A Colossus Titan? What's the name for it that they use here? It's like a super large version of a mech that you deploy, and then you're extremely hard to take down and you're dishing out way more damage. But those things are tier 5 items that you have to find on the map first, and they do not start appearing until somewhat late in the game, right? I'm using the Razor Side robot right now. This is basically your starting mech, but it's really good. It's an all-rounder. Heavy kick, it can restore its shield entirely per pressing the Q button, and you fire a grenade with the F button. Okay, there are more powerful abilities in the game, but this is a really good all-rounder. He's decent at short range, medium range, not very good at long range. And right here, I'm getting myself killed. I thought I'm gonna be sneaky and I come in from behind, open up with a kick, but I ended up getting into the middle of both of them and absolutely annihilated. But again, it's not over for me yet because my teammate was still alive, so I was able to respawn on him a couple of seconds later. And you respawn, however, with very low amounts of HP, like 30%, and you need to fill that up first. So finding a repair kit is crucial, which I did right here. All right, woo, nice. So there are 4-legged mechs, there are 2-legged mechs, there are spider kind of like mechs with, I guess, 6 legs. Haven't counted them, yeah, this is action, my friends, and if you like the gameplay, the commentary, or whatever, stick with it, stay tuned, guys. I want to do more Steel Hunters going forward, next to War Robots, so we have maybe both games. Let's explore how much you guys like this, because I love this game, man. It's very competitive, very high speed, skill-based, very, absolutely free to play. There's no massive advantages you can buy yourself from anything, it's just fair, free to play, and that is what PvP needs to be, in my opinion. It's, by the way, running on the beautiful Unreal Engine 5, and it looks fantastic too, with totally destructible terrain. Now, over the course of the beginning of the game, you're unlocking the starting resource to unlock another robot, and I decided to go not with Ursus here, which is like a shotgun type crawler, but I went with Fenris, which is this heavy rocket launcher guy that can transform into an energy ball for a couple of seconds and dash away invincibly, invincibility, and not take damage for a bit. And also he has a massive like electric vortex anomaly thing that he launches towards the enemy, and you can steer it. And when your enemy gets close to those, they really do a lot of damage. However, you're not invincible while you're doing this, so you can take a lot of damage back as well. And you're not very mobile at the same time. But it is a good mech. I just haven't mastered it yet. But you're gonna see the next, this match right here is a really good one, where I show you the best of gameplay. Boom, boom, and you see these perfect red numbers are critical hits when you do the perfect hit on the enemy's weak spots. Because each robot or mech actually has weak spots. Here, my friend here deployed an energy barrier, and we're both sitting behind that and absorbing or enjoying the protection. He's got the Weaver mech, which I also made a video about a couple of months back. Check it out if you want. It is a spider robot with a heavy machine gun or minigun, and also that shield barrier. And he can trigger like an assault mode where he unloads so much damage output. If you're not getting away from him, then you're probably toast. Unless you can make yourself invincible for a second with this phase, for example, right? So, we took down some boys, and now we're going through the last, towards the hunting grounds, essentially. My buddy and me, opening crates, getting more and more powerful, you know. More HP, more shield, more damage output. And here he is, with a Weaver. How's it going, buddy? Well, wiggling. There's also a chat function. I'm not sure if there's a voice chat. I haven't explored that yet. I could be. Because it requires a lot of team play, this kind of game. Yeah, because if you want to max this out and you know, play as good as you can, you're going to apply some team play with your friends. And ideally, you're not going to get hit by that rogue drones area effect, which I just did. It dropped 4/5 of my shield. Bye-bye, shield. Takes about 30 seconds or 25 until it comes back, right? On the bottom, there's a red number counting down. This is the time it takes for my shield to recharge. So in PvP moments, you're not going to be recharging that shield very quickly. Not like Fortnite, for instance, where you just pop a shield canister and bop, there you go, you got your full shields back. No, here you have to wait for a really long time before they begin recharging. However, that shield only gives you, haha, not this time. However, this shield only gives you a very limited defense compared to your maximum HP pool, you know? It's like 1/3 of your HP that the shield represents. But there are certain mechs with stronger shields, and like I said, there's this razor sight that can restore the shield per button press, so that is a really good ability too. Alright, here we have a number of guard drones to take out, which we're doing by using this ultimate from the Weaver with his massive minigun that I described to you earlier, and he also used the shield barrier, so we were able to basically, without taking damage, drop those 3 guard drones. Those are quite some enemies. Alright, so let me know please in the comments down below what you think about Steel Hunters, guys. I think if I've learned one thing from Wargaming games, they know how to do free-to-play right, you know, and that gives me hope. Because with the way other free-to-play games are running, not even trying to hide the fact that they're a massively pay-to-win, Wargaming is a nice refreshing surprise there, or change. They know how to make this, how to allow people to stay competitive without investing, and that is what I'm hoping for also here. It is an early build, by the way, so in the top left you see some stats running, but you also see that we're playing in 4K, everything maxed and ultra, DLSS on quality, and we're playing with like 160 FPS here, or 190 now. But it is on a system with a 5090 and the 9800H X3D processor, so we're talking the strongest hardware right now. Alright, and there's an enemy running down there, and we were preparing for this moment when the enemy came. Unfortunately though, these aggressive guard drones were following me into this little cave. And that was extremely unlucky, because we were really well prepared for the enemy assault, for them to come in, the remaining squads. But then this happened, and for the better part of a minute, I lost all my shielding and I could not actually engage the other players because I had to defend myself from NPC drones. Absolutely awful timing for that to happen, and it basically ruined everything for me. All that nice preparation of taking the early extraction point, getting a good position to defend it then once the enemy arrives, all of that just thrown out of the window by aggressive NPC drones sneaking up into the cave from behind and assaulting me the moment the combat with other PvP players began. That was really crazy, dude. But you see we can snipe a little bit from here. It's not so easy with this FENRIS rocket launcher though, because it has an arc. It doesn't directly hit where you fire at. If at range you have to anticipate the arc. And there is, I'm not sure if this is a glitch. If anybody of you knows this, please let me know what's up with that, because there seems to be a permanently invisible enemy right there in front of me. I am seeing him, but I only see his eyes glowing or something. And I'm pretty sure this is not supposed to be a thing. I get the feeling that early build, right, there are some bugs still. I get the feeling there's like a bug that people can use where they become permanently invisible with one type of mech. It's always the same type of mech that does it, I think. And this is what it looks like. You only see these 3 green little eye dots or whatever. You can still fight it if you know what you're looking for, but you can easily overlook it because it doesn't appear on the minimap and nowhere else, right? So let me know what's up with that. I'm pretty sure that's a bug that will be fixed very soon. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Tell me what you think about this wonderful game and what you want to see next. Manni signing off. Bye-bye, my friends.